All right, so here's our latest flip. I know you guys have been asking about it, and I know I've took a long time. No, it's only been about 3 or 4 months, but I know the anticipation waiting on a house flip video to get done. Believe me, I've watched many people flip houses and it just takes a long time. But here is the finished house flip video. I'm gonna start in the foyer. So here the foyer is. Remember before the floors were all dull? I was like, we're gonna get laminate in here. But like I said, we ended up keeping the hardwood floors, and look how miraculous it turned out. These are maple wood floors, and the home is like 108 years old. And look at the borders around these floors. Man, that is something you really don't see nowadays. Like, whoever built this home really built it very nice. So usually, when we see homes that have hardwood floor, they like to go with the satin finish, but we told our floor guy, go all gloss. I want to look at the floors and I want them to shine back at us. And I think this is more my style. So just let me know if this is your style, or do you like the satin look on hardwood floors, or do you like the glossy look? I know a lot of people want to shine their floors up, but this is the way to shine them up. You know, instead of getting them satin, get them glossed. But here is the foyer. It is a huge foyer. We painted all the walls white in here. We went with a chandelier at the top, with a little medallion that I painted black. So that's the foyer. And the hardwood floors continue on the whole first floor except for the bedrooms. So here is the living room. As you guys remember, used to be like an older fireplace back there, but we went with a modern fireplace. They did bring out the fireplace more than what I anticipated, because the old fireplace ended like right here, half of this wall. But the new fireplace sticks out even more, which takes up more space in this living room, making it smaller, which I don't really like. But here it is. You can change the color of the fireplace, which is pretty cool. You know, depending on the mood. I really like the red, but I like the blue as well. And it also gives off heat. So I wish we really used a couch to stage this room, since it's so small. You know, I'd rather use a couch to make it look like that everything will fit. 'Cause, you know, you gotta play tricks on the eyes. But this is really a huge room if this half wall was removed. And if that half wall was removed, you could literally fit anything you want in here. But since we have these little walls, it makes the room smaller. But this foyer is actually a big area to put like a couch or anything. And then this is pretty long to put a couch with the pull out right here, and then like a chair. But yeah, here's the living room. That's the light fixtures we went with. Wanted to make it modern. Again, this is my furniture used to stage this home. Painted the backs navy blue, and we have wall sconces up there. Okay, so as you leave this room, we have our kitchen. I should have removed that vent before I did this video. But here's our kitchen. Remember, this used to be the dining room. I'll put a before picture, but this is our new kitchen. Has hardwood floors, once again, with the borders. We have a double oven. Boom, love that double oven. It was so hard to get that oven in that cabinet. Man, that alone just took a long time. I didn't do it though. But we also have shelves in here. I know some people have shelves, some people have cabinets. Let me know what you think. Do you prefer the shelves or do you prefer cabinets? But this home, I went mostly shelves, but I also added cabinets because of the neighborhood we're in. Like maybe older couples don't really like shelves, but these shelves actually have a lot of room for plates, spices, bowls, anything. And then I made sure we have some cabinets at the top of the double oven, cabinet at the top of the fridge. Boom, has a lot of space. Then I made sure we had a ton of lower cabinets as well as one below the double oven. And then we have this beautiful range cooktop. It is a recirculating one. And then we have this cooktop that we bought off Facebook Marketplace. And it's a little dusty. But yeah, here's the kitchen. Got this countertop from Home Depot. And then I believe we got this one from Lowe's. And I put this little gel that you can get to make it look darker. But it leaves some little fuzz sometimes for some reason. But I love the look of this butcher block countertop. So we got all new windows in this home and all new trim around the windows. We went a little bit over on the renovation budget because there were many hiccups, but I do love the trim around the windows. But as you remember in the old video, it had the older traditional trim, which we usually keep. But the people we went with for the windows, they actually put windows in that weren't the right size. Like this home, that window should have ended like down here and way up here. Like older homes have huge windows, but you know, we were under the impression that they were going to order custom sized windows, but they put in windows that weren't the right size, smaller. So these windows are smaller, but they're standard size. But you know, older homes have bigger windows. So that's why we had to replace all the trim because you couldn't use the older trim. But I usually keep the older trim because I love the way it looks, but this does make the house look a little newer. So off this kitchen, we have a bedroom. This was the old kitchen, but we transformed it into a bedroom. Remember, the cabinets used to be right here, and there was an opening behind this closet because this closet is new. And we put carpet in here and staged it as like a playroom, but it is a good size. You can put a twin bed in here. And yeah, that's this room. So you walk back out to the kitchen. I'm really sorry if you guys do not like this camera quality. Please let me know and I'll do another video for you guys. So you walk back out in the kitchen to the living room, foyer, and then you walk to the hallway. Look at those floors. Man, those are gorgeous, gorgeous. So we walk through the hallway where our thermostat is. That wall scotch used to be here a long time ago, but I ended up spray painting it black just to keep it. So we have a hallway bathroom on the first floor. And I totally designed this from top to bottom. I freaking love it. This is probably one of my favorite rooms in the home because it just looks so fresh and new. Just look at those floors. And then that vanity, that mirror. And then I went with the hanging pendant light in here. I was gonna go with like a flush mount or a light over here, but I was like, since it's a small space and the ceilings are very tall, I wanted to go with a hanging light. And if you guys remember, this half bath used to be the second stairwell. So older homes, they usually have two stairwells, and it had one over here and it had one right here going to this room, which used to be the eat-in area where they put the table. So That's this bathroom. And it's a good size, honestly. But if you're really, really, really big, I don't think you're gonna be able to fit in here, but it's a good size. So after you leave this room, you are in another bedroom. So 2 bedrooms on the first floor. This one's a little bigger than the other one, or I don't know. Is it? They kind of look the same to me. But this is another bedroom. And this one has a barn door because contractor told us last minute that he didn't get a door for this room because it was an awkward size. So we put a barn door here. Boom. That's the barn door for this room. Then we put carpet in here as well. Then we have a flush mount light. Some little staging, closet. I really wished we staged this room, staged all the bedrooms with beds, because these 2 rooms on the lower level are smaller than the rooms upstairs. So it would have been best to probably stage it so people can see that it can fit a bed. But when you leave this room, there's the deck. Totally redone, top to bottom. And then we have a fan as well. All new red siding. And then we have our modern light fixture that I put up. So if you ever need some electrical in Louisville, call me. And then here's the backyard. It needs to be cut really bad. But there was a fence back there that we had removed, and we had a lot of plants and foliage removed because this backyard used to look terrible. But it still kind of looks terrible, but it just needs a cut. It definitely needs a cut. So you walk back in, back into bedroom number 2. Trying to get this video out. And so down here is the basement. It's an unfinished basement. These steps were wooden as well. But we decided to put carpet over it because it was just been too much work, because some of the wood needed to be really ripped up and redone. So once we go to the basement, it's an unfinished basement, like I said. That's where it houses the furnace and the water heater. It's a big basement, huge basement, tons of space. So someone can come in here and finish it if they please. But it's a very big basement. I wish it had more lights down here, honestly. It's a very big one. I think it's about 700 square feet. But you can use this as storage, as I would, or you can finish it at your leisure. Here's the back of the home. So the lower steps are carpeted. They were hardwood, but we wanted to save some money. And I kind of like the look of carpet. This is what the stairs look like. We got these stairs refinished. Some spots are on the stairs from throughout the years, but it looks really good, I think. Boom. And then this is the view looking back down. Sorry guys, I don't have that much energy. But We also carpeted these stairs, and look how tall those ceilings are. I forgot I even staged that up there. But these stairs are tall. I hope I'm not hurting you guys' eyes with me switching back and forth with the cameras. Bedroom number 1. Got our dumpster out here, getting our new roof. There, we got the dumpster out here. Bedroom number 2. Here's the look. I would love if we put can lights, boom, going down there. Like a chandelier hanging, that would have been nice. But as you can see, these wood floors up here are beautiful. I don't know if I like these floors better or the ones downstairs, but these are actually pine wood floors. So we got these pine wood ones refinished, and this was the worst room. I'm gonna insert a video, but this was the worst room. The floors look the worst in here, but they turned out to be the best. And man, they are gorgeous. So this room is not the master, even though it's the biggest room. It has a walk-in closet over here. And then that goes all the way back. And then it has a second walk-in on this side of the room. Only reason it's not a master is because we couldn't, these closets weren't big enough to do a full bath. A half bath would have been perfect, but we wanted a full bath for the master. So that's these closets. Then this is this room. I do see things that we could have done better. Well, that the contractors could have done better. I see like nicks and like small little detailed things, like the trim, like, you know, some of the paint on the floor and the way it kind of sees through a little bit. That could have been done better, but it could just be me because, you know, a lot of house flippers, they tend to look at the small things, but then buyers don't even look at that. They look at the house and, you know, the bigger things, the floors, blase, blase. So if you come across this hall, here's the master bedroom. It is smaller than the other room, but it is not that much smaller at all. It's actually a good size. This one has the navy blue wall, nice wood floors, little staging. Then this one has its own bathroom with a barn door and a chandelier, which I love. This used to be a walk-in closet, as you guys remember, but this was a last minute thing. We said, let's make this a shower. No, let's make this a bathroom. And we got that chandelier up there. I do wish I put another light over this sink just to make it even brighter, but it's pretty bright in here. And look at that, it's beautiful. And that tub is just immaculate. And look at that tile work. I truly designed this. This is basically my doing. I wanted like some type of mosaic in the middle, then I wanted subway tile. White subway tile. But in the other bathroom, you'll see where I use black subway tile. And that's how that chandelier just sits right there. So this is the master bath. Then we go back out into the master bedroom. Then we have a walk-in closet. Now this is the biggest walk-in closet. It is 13 feet. Sorry, it's a little dark in here. Can't really see, but it is 13 feet. Put a lot of clothes in here. So when you walk out, just look at those floors. Hallway, and then we have another full bathroom. This was a total gut and redo. And just look at that. We have a light on the ceiling, a light above the sink. Boom. Have a little shelves in there. Boom. Then we have the shower. So yeah. And that's it for the home. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you guys would like me to redo the video. If you guys can see it clearly, I can redo it with my camera. But I did do one with my camera the first time, but I didn't like the way it turned out. But this home we purchased for $19,000. Actually, yeah, $19,000. It had like $16,000 in liens on it, and that was included in the $19,000. And the seller got the remaining. But they owned this home for like 30 something years, and it's just been sitting vacant for a long time. But we went over budget. I think we put in like $80,000 to $90,000 renovation budget. The most was the exterior of the home, and new siding, new roof, the windows, and the drywall, and the contractor's labor. Just everything just kept adding up. And then we just had to do more stuff and more stuff and more stuff. But for us to put that much money in this home, I feel like it should have came out better. Like there are like little nicks, and like I said before, nicks and things that need to be sealed and things that should have been replaced. Like it's just a lot of little stuff that I'm just picky about. But it still is a nice home, and it really went from 0 to 100 real quick on the design. But that's it for this video. Hope you guys like it. And thank you, and have a blessed day.